Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
So Shinedown is the band for Ticket Blitz Thursday. Every hour, tickets for the show with Bush, who will play here in about 30 seconds. So the rest of the hour, 40 minutes left, use the word madness, MADNESS, to 312-591-8300. So a couple people leave one S off. It's madness.
Or they typed in maidens. That's not it either.
That's not it either. You've got to get the right word in. Our AI doesn't, calculate your misspellings. So text madness to 312-591-8300. And you have 40 minutes to do it. A new word from Lauren coming up at 10 for that show, which is incredible. And, the sound of madness, the best sound of 2025 so far, came in headlines yesterday. It was a story about a guy who got shot in bed by his dog while he was laying with his girlfriend at 4 in the morning. And the news anchor who read the report sounds like he didn't read the story before he went on the air. Just sit back and enjoy his confusion.
We want to get you to some breaking news just out of our newsroom here at Fox 13. A man is in the hospital after being shot in the leg overnight. Memphis police say he was shot by his dog. Seriously. I don't think that's right. This happened just before 4 a.m. at a home on Whitney Avenue in Fraser. Wow. Police say the man was lying in the bed with a girl with a gun on the bed. Police say his dog jumped up on the bed, got his paw stuck in the trigger, and ended up hitting the trigger, shooting the man in the thigh. Wow.
Oh, wow. You know what it sounds like? A guy who's just telling a story to somebody. He goes, you'll never believe this story.
Well, it's like a Mad Lib almost.
Yeah. He had no idea what he was getting into when he started it. And he goes, wow. I just love the big pause before he says, dog. It can't be right.
We want to get you to some breaking news just out of our newsroom here at Fox 13. A man is in the hospital after being shot in the leg overnight. Memphis police say he was shot by his dog. Seriously. I don't think that's right.
Well, the whole head-to-head lines, 8:20 Wednesdays. We do it every week with the funniest headlines of the week and then break down the story. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
Brian and Kenzie.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. I have a feeling the line will be crossed tomorrow at this time. Brian and Kenzie on Q101 and our St. Patty's Day broadcast at Lizzie McNeil. So at this time tomorrow, we'll be kind of in the wrap-up mode of the show, and then, of course, it continues much longer afterward as it's very hard to leave Lizzie McNeil's. So our live broadcast starts at 6. First 50 in the door, get a Q101 pint glass, some breakfast, and, of course, elite concert tickets all morning long on site at Lizzie McNeil's, 400 North McClurg Court in Streeterville, right in the shadow of the Embassy Tower. If you've been to Q101 for a lounge before, that's right where it is. You can walk there, right there, and right on the river, beautiful view all weekend. It starts off the Chicago St. Patty's Day festivities. We started because the river dyeing is on Saturday, the North and South Side parades, but we will have, among other things, a trip to Vegas to see Alanis Morissette. We have Soldier Field shows like the Lumineers and System of a Down, Shinedown, which we're doing right now for Ticket Blitz Thursday, Lincoln Park United Center, Dave Matthews Band, Billy Corgan at the Lyric Opera House. I mean, every 15 minutes while you're there, and that's why we say you can only, if you come for 15 minutes, that's fine. You're going to win something. And have a good time with us as we start off St. Patty's Day tomorrow. Kenzie's got her outfit planned. So she's going to have to get up at 2 in the morning to work on the outfit to be ready to go at 6.
Because obviously I already wake up really early, but I don't wear makeup and stuff to the studio. But I want to look nice at the broadcast, and I have to wake up even earlier. Makeup, hair, outfit. I can't just put on a sweatshirt and throw my hair in a ponytail like I do to come here. So now we have to allot for that.
You could just, people will accept you the same.
No. They won't, because I'm a girl.
They won't let you in the door, you're saying? You think they're going to stop you at the door of Lizzie's?
I'm just going to I'll know that I'll get a mean comment, so I'll just have to get ready instead.
It'd be funny if he gets to the door and goes, Kenzie, how about going back in the car and put some eyeliner on?
Try again. Come back and see us
when
later.
You get the well, you look tired. You wake up late. It's that's nice. Okay, great. Now I feel like crap the rest of the day. Thank y'all.
Well, a green beer will help with that, and that's what we're going to be doing tomorrow at Lizzie McNeil's. Again, join us for the party. And invite a friend, get off work. Or again, if you can't do any of those things, just listen because it's going to be fun on the air as well, where we're doing Case's movie review still. It's Friday. He's doing The Departed, a great Irish movie. We'll have, of course, Clash with Kenzie live on site. We have a lot of stuff planned for it, so come there. But if not, you can just listen and win stuff that way. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101. All the information at Q101.com.
Brian and Kenzie.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. What are you taking away from today's show? Text in 312-591-8300. Something that was very memorable to you on the show. Text in your takeaway right now as we're just stoked. I'm a little distracted here because McDonald's, thank you to the great people at McDonald's. It's officially Shamrock Shake season. And they brought us a bunch. Thank God. You can get your hands on the beloved mint-flavored treat, known for its iconic green color and creamy texture, at your local McDonald's today, just in time, obviously, for St. Patrick's Day with our broadcast tomorrow. Plus, now through March 23rd, 25 cents from every Shamrock Shake sold at participant. Shamrock Shake sold.
What do you got going on there?
Shamrock.
Sorry, Brian just fell down a staircase.
Oh, God. There's some, I'm not eating it. It's sitting right there. I can't eat it yet. Every Shamrock Shake sold at participating restaurants will support local Ronald McDonald House charity families, so it's a huge win-win when you get something delicious and you can help out. So do that. Also, to make this news even sweeter, how about this? Uncle O'Grimacy, Grimace's joyful uncle.
Correct.
Kenzie dressed up as Grimace back at Christmas.
I did.
Do you have an Uncle O'Grimacy outfit?
I don't have the uncle. Sorry.
That's too bad.
And for those that don't know, as the resident mascot expert here, I should note that Uncle O'Grimacy is the green version of Grimace. And I am a huge fan in the same way that I'm a huge fan of Grimace.
Well, he's
Because what you're getting for Christmas next year.
He's been spreading Shamrock cheer across the country this season, and word is he'll be making his way to one of the most iconic St. Patrick's Day celebrations right here in Chicago, obviously the river dying. So look for Uncle O'Grimacy as he waves, literally, meaning I guess he's going to be on one of the boats, during the Chicago River dying Saturday. So keep your eye out. And that's, of course, the best spot to watch. Saturday is where we're doing our broadcast tomorrow from Lizzie McNeil's right on the river. That's where I go every Saturday to watch the river dying. So that's awesome. And thank you to McDonald's again for bringing us the Shamrock Shakes.
Brian and Kenzie.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Madness is the key word to text in right now. 312-591-8300 for Shinedown tickets for the next 19 minutes. Then Lauren will have a new word for you at 10. So madness, 95819. Now your takeaways. The last takeaways before our St. Patty's Day broadcast tomorrow at Lizzie McNeil's. Join us for the party. Case, what do you got?
847 checked in. They have asked not to be named when we read this takeaway, but I do think it is worth noting that 847 is calling off of work tomorrow because they will be at Lizzie McNeil's, and that is their takeaway.
Yay!
They can't wait for tomorrow.
Come on, out them. Say their name.
I will not be outing them.
Oh.
I will not be outing them.
Well, they still won't have to go to work because they'll be fired. So either way.
So win-win is what it sounds
Yeah,
like.
amen. What's the downside?
Kenzie, what do you got?
My takeaway is from 219 to make sure you get your FAFOs done before taxes are due.
Facts. And finally, from Emmy in Mundelein, takeaway, you either die a bitch or live long enough to see yourself become a Karen. Great Batman adaptation on the takeaway there. Love it. What do you got, Case, on the podcast, obviously?
On today's podcast, Brian is about to FAFO. If you did not know what that meant, we certainly told you what that meant at 6 o'clock this morning. Also, we learned the hard truth about why our phone lines were down yesterday. It may or may not have been a spy. That question is answered in the Brian and Kenzie podcast. And, of course, Kenzie doesn't want to be a bitch.
I don't.
But
Hey.
there's a conversation about Kenzie being a bitch that lives on the Brian and Kenzie podcast.
All right.
It doesn't sit well with me.
Actually, fine. So join us all tomorrow. We cannot wait. 6 a.m. Lizzie McNeil's, our live broadcast, first one of 2025. Many to come. And we're going to have a blast. The free stuff, yes. All the incredible concert tickets. But Q101.com has all the info. Join us.
Brian and Kenzie.
On Q101.